Speed dating for ghosts is what we're going to play first. So let's check it out. I know nothing about this game, but hopefully it's fun. Hi there. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating.
Oh, yeah.
My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Alright. So what's the deal? What's going on here? Straight to it, huh? We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. Music's really unique.
Yeah.
It has been pretty difficult being a ghost, I'm not gonna lie. It has. Wonderful, then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Alright, makes sense. Speed dating, isn't it? Doesn't it though? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds, and at the end you get to choose your favourite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? I can't wait! Gotta get some ghost puss. Neither can I. First things first though. So we got the Room of Palms, the Room of Liars, or the Room of Black. I mean, let's go for Room of Palms, I guess. I mean, I don't know. The Room of Palms.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors, spare walls with the odd religious print, framed in peach-coloured wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. They work well enough for today's speed dating. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Holy shit! This guy's ripped and he appears to have a rugby ball embedded in his skull. Or I guess an American football, I don't know. Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. Thanks. No prep, no prep. Isn't it cool we stay the age we're dead? Makes dying young a little better. So, how'd you die? Oh wow, so, long story. I was a wide receiver in high school. Got real good. When it came time for college, bam, full scholarship. But football's rough. When you catch passes like I did, you take a lot of blows. It's like he caught one right there. Why'd you look like a fish? After a while, I started getting headaches. I get dizzy just standing up. But I kept on playing. I had to. I mean, these were my best years. Until one day... What do you mean, until one day, question mark? That's not me saying that, that's you. Until one day? Intracranial hematoma. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, now I'm here. And we get to meet. Let's try and be positive, you know? So it's not all bad. I try not to let how I died define me. So many ghosts have sad stories. I want to make the best of this. Have some fun. Be the best Riley I can be. It's just hard to figure out what that means. I wish ghosts didn't care so much about labels. Just like when we were alive. Everyone always telling me who I was, without bothering to learn who I am. So who are you? Let's get to know the real Riley with the football embedded in his head. I'm still figuring that out. Without my diversion high rushing yards and all the cheering in the stands, who is Riley? Someone with a heart. We can be nice to Riley. I'm not sure I want to date Riley though, you know. Just isn't my type, you know what I mean? You have unfinished business. Yeah, me and every other ghost. Alright, the bell rings. Alright, that's the end of that. Oh, snap. Half time. Guess we called time out. Let's keep this going in the second half. Alright. So the second ghost of session 1. Oh, wow. Now this is more my type, guys. Let's be smooth as fuck. Hello, sunshine. The ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. Nice to meet you. Is it? That's a surprise. I'm Vera. That, the lady in smoke. That's what the ghost hunters called me. You look familiar. Maybe I just have one of those faces. A lot of ghosts know me. For years now I've haunted Vegas. The glitzier condominiums on the strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up rich fools at night, shrouded in grey smoke. Jangling pennies. Wailing, "Pay the price!" Junk like that. Why the rich? They usually done something bad. Something no one knows. One look at me pulls it out of them. You should see the looks they give me. You don't look so scary. I mean, you don't really look scary. I'm not in my costume. Like the black veil and the smoke effects. Trust me, it works. Oh, wow. How'd you make the smoke? How'd you think? I was a Vegas gal. Not the dancing type, mind you. More the type to pull slots and fix things for my scumbag boss. I was an executive assistant to this big shot casino owner. This was back in the boom. Everyone moved in post-war. By the early 50s, it was a wonderland. My boss was a real piece of work. Balding, bad, suits, always eating peanuts and tossing back rye. He was obsessed with money. Got it any way he could, and never let it go. No one liked him, but plenty feared him. It was my job to keep his sins quiet. Anyway, that's me. What brings you to this thing? I don't know. She asked me, so let's respond. I was lonely. I hear ya. About as lonely as a ghost shoe. A lost shoe, sorry. Just as useless, too. You get used to it. Also, you never get used to it. Well, you're not useless. Thanks, hon. Sometimes I'm not sure anything I do matters. Got that feeling even in life. Can't seem to make it go away. Oh. They're quite a deep character. Let's see who the next one is. We'll pick this up later. See ya. Alright, that's the end of the second ghost of round 1. Let's see our third possible conquest here. Excuse me?
Hey,
Hey.
I'm Stephanie, but you can call me Steph. Everybody does.
Hi, Steph.
Hey. Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
Oh, Stefan is kind of cute.
I've never done anything like this before. I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning.
Wow. You look nice.
Thank you! That's sweet of you to say.
I feel so awkward. Maybe I should empathize, you know what I mean?
Speed dating is so awkward. Like, what do you say? My name's Steph and I play the clarinet. My name's Steph and I'm teaching myself Japanese. What do you think my hobbies are bad? What do you think I'm a weirdo? When you only have so much time to talk, the first thing you say makes all the difference.
First impressions are overrated.
You say that, but there's still gotta be that moment. The first time we see one another. The first time we hear each other speak. Those moments set the tone. Everything else is either validating that initial impression or trying to subvert it.
Do I make a good impression?
You're interesting, at least. In the good way. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say. After, like, 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, it's almost impressive.
Tell me about learning Japanese.
I thought I'd pick it up easily. Since it's so far removed from English, there's such an art to drawing the characters. But there are so many! First you learn hiragana, sorry. Got it wrong. Those are the basic characters for sounds. Then katakana, for words taken from other languages. By the time I learned all those, I thought I was getting pretty good. Then came kanji. There are thousands of kanji characters. It's overwhelming.
You have an eternity to learn. Or you can always visit Kanchi. I don't want to say this. And then she's like, well, I'm trapped because I'm a ghost or something.
If only. I'll die before I learn the language.
What? 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 Does she not know she's dead? This is awkward. We're a ghost, remember?
If only. Sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Like, not dead.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
That would be terrible. But a ghost? All ephemeral and timeless.
It is pretty great. This is awkward.
What do you mean?
I mean, both these options seem pretty shit. You died.
Wait, what? What do you mean? No, wait! The bell can't be ringing yet! I don't understand! We're dead? Did I die? Am I a ghost?
Well, that was awkward as fuck. The second round begins. So far, I'm leaning towards Smoke Ghost, but we'll see. Got the stud coming back here. He's got a massive dick, this guy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking impressive, you know what I mean? Sure. I'm Riley again. Heh. So, what should we talk about now? Got any dating tips? Dating tips, huh? I'm only a player on the field. Off it, love's no game for me. I just try to be real, and ask some of others. It's pretty simple, actually. You're smarter than you look. I am? Thank you so much. That's super nice of you. He is, actually. You're welcome, Riley. So, you're, nice and hot. Score! Alright, I'm glad that conversation ended abruptly. So, I was thinking, it might be fun to see a game together. My old team's playing our state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them. That's not my thing. Bummer. But hey, I understand. I think maybe we could count this as a loss. There's always next time, though. I'm sorry, Riley, you're just not my type. You're quite nice, though. You know, he means well. He means well, the old Riley. The Rilester. Hi, whatever your name was.
Hello again, Sunshine. Good to see you back around. We already talked about how I lived. The Vegas life, my crooked casino boss. I'd like to tell you about how I died.
I'm honestly curious.
It's speed dating. Might as well lay my cards out. One day in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice, the boss's son, said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter and rushed over to the casino.
Okay. You had a daughter, huh?
Sure did. I was a single mom in the 50s. In case you're doubting why I stayed at the job, the casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to the blackjack tables, where my boss was waiting, dead on the floor, blood soaking into the burgundy carpet.
How did he die?
A knife, probably. These guys hated guns. His son was there. He smiled when he saw me. "You'll make this go away," he said. I nodded. 2 guys bigger than horses stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove, the other made sure to sit with me in the back seat.
Did you like the son?
No. When I say son, you probably picture a kid. 20 or so. This guy was going on 45. He inherited his dad's thirst for power, but not his loyalty. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, will they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved. A hole in the sand.
Did you confront the son?
Not a chance. By the time we got back to the strip, the casino was open. Busy as ever, and the son was out making funeral arrangements. Or heart attack, they were calling it. Sudden, unexpected, tragic, horse crap.
But how did you die?
I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights, and waited. Nothing happened until I nodded off. I woke to an intense heat, took a deep breath, sucking in hot black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down, after making sure I was inside it.
What about your kid?
I made sure she was taken care of. Had a bunch of money stashed away. My brother in Tulsa took her in. For a long time, I couldn't bear to see her. And by the time I was ready, I Couldn't find her. I don't even know if she's still alive. Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we can grab a drink and try not to let the past haunt us. Even for just an hour?
Yeah, I like her. I'm gonna go for her so far. I think Vera is my favorite.
So, wait. We're actually, like, totally 100% dead?
Yes?
As in afterlife? The afterlife?
Yes?
So you're a ghost? I'm a ghost?
That's why it's called speed dating for ghosts?
I thought that was strange. But then I just figured ghost was ironic or something. Maybe slang? For people who are a little out of it? I'm a little out of it. Right now especially.
I know it's all hard to believe.
It is hard to believe. I mean, really. Seriously. There's no such thing as ghosts. You seem pretty real. Are you all just pulling my leg? Is this a prank show? One of those hidden camera things? I can see right through your weird monster makeup.
This is no costume.
So if this isn't a show, then what? A dream? Is this some messed up dream? That's what it is. I should be able to wake myself up. By like screaming or something. That usually works.
Please don't. I'd rather you didn't.
Sorry, dream ghost. It's time for the water skier to wake up!
Excuse me, did you just fart or what? Again? Shouldn't have had the prunes? Okay, alright, I can smell it now. Hold the fucking phone.
Nothing happened.
Feel any better?
I still feel alive. Just like disassociated? Like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt a lot when I was alive too.
How long have you been dead?
I guess since 2004? That's the last year I remember.
Where have you been?
I've been, somewhere. It's hard to explain. It's like being lost. You keep circling around, coming back to the place you started, except inside your own head. That old ghost over there, Vera, I think her name is, she says she's seen this before. A kind of limbo. Spirits coming to terms with death. A death they refuse to accept. I guess that means I've accepted it? All this makes my head hurt.
Yeah, she is wearing a mask, isn't she? What's with your mask?
Mask? Am I wearing a mask? Honestly, I have no idea what I look like.
It's a person's face, but blank.
Sounds like me, alright. Blank. While putting on a brave face. Then I realize I'm wearing a mask. I'm afraid to take it off.
I wonder what's under there.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I love the way oh, it's her eyes still moving around still under the mask, okay.
I didn't know I died until now, but I'm sure now how I died. This is hard to talk about. I had cancer.
Oh, that's sad.
A brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday.
Oh, that's really fucking sad. Jesus.
I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place. It's hard to describe.
How long did they give you?
They gave me a few months. With treatment that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression free. Whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh?
This is actually really fucking sad. It's actually making me tear up a bit.
Now I'm facing death and people. There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out.
Steph leaves the room. If you hurry, you can catch up to her. See if she'd like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's no football hunk, nor is she the infamous lady in smoke. Choose your date. Well, I don't think we could choose Riley, because we told him no, but... Any idea who we should pick, chat? I'll let you have your input if you're watching live on Twitch right now. Let me know in chat. Steph or Vera? Alright. The winner is Vera, so we're going to pick Vera. You meet Vera outside. She's smoking in the dark.
Took you long enough. Not really, though. I'm just kidding around. So, what do you want to do?
The worlds are, Vera stops talking. She seems distracted all of a sudden.
You hear that?
What were you gonna say?
The world's our casino. There it is again! A voice! Did you hear it this time?
Are you okay?
I'm honestly not sure. I'm hearing a second voice. This one sounds familiar. Like the way I'd sound. If someone recorded me. Me but not me.
Where are the voices coming from?
The voices are in my head. But also far away. The voice is calling out to me. It's saying, Vera, are you there? We're trying to reach you, Vera. Dead on the 5th of November, 1954. And then the other voice. The one that sounds so familiar. It says, where are you, Mom?
Oh no.
Oh no. My daughter? I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to find her.
Can I come with you?
Yeah. I think you'd better. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. Sounds like my daughter, but... well... you know what I've done. It might be nice to have some backup.
You follow Vera to the source of the voices in her head. A small bungalow on a quiet street on the other side of town. There's a square hedge around the front yard, and a neon sign in the window. Psychic readings. Oh shit, so her daughter is trying to reach out to her. Know the future, know yourself.
Let's go inside.
Inside the house is dark, except for a dim room towards the back, lit by trembling candles. Two people are seated at a table facing each other. One is a young woman dressed in black with multiple piercings. She appears to be the psychic and playing the part with witchy flair. A second woman sits across from her. This woman is in her 70s, wearing wireframe glasses and a long black dress. She looks like a retired librarian.
That's my daughter. Is this a seance?
Sure looks that way. No, they're reaching out to you, let's say that.
I don't know what to do with this.
I feel a presence. Vera's daughter opens her eyes.
Mom? Are you there?
Your mother is here. She may not be able to speak, but she is listening.
Mom?
I sense two presences. Two? Yes. One is unknown to me. The psychic breathes in deeply. You may now ask your mother a question. Perhaps she will respond. Mom? It's Jane. I need to know what happened. How you really died. The police. The papers. They all said it was an accident. But I found your letters, Mom. What did they do to you?
I can't tell her what happened. It's too hard. Can you say something to her? I need her to know I'm out there. I'm just not sure I could do it.
I'm gonna tell Jane how her mum really died. The psychic repeats what you say word for word. The letters were all true. Every word. I'm sorry I left you. I did it so you could live. Jane begins to cry. This is really sad. Holy fucking shit. I didn't expect this. I thought it would be just a fucking meme game. Jesus fucking Christ, this is sad. Holy shit. You didn't leave me. They took you from me. I was only a little girl. I'm so sorry, Mom. I miss you so much.
I miss you too.
That was really good. I was not ready for that story, by the way. It's definitely not prepared for that. Holy fucking shit. So let me just do a few thank yous. Demonic Cree, Guardian Angel, thank you for the resubs. Evil Dr. Catfish, thank you for the 9 months. Obscure Games, thank you for the 3 months. The Wintier, thank you for the $4 tip. And Axper, thank you for the 42 months. I really enjoyed that. Do you want me to do one more? We could do one more, and then move on to something else. I don't want to do the whole game, but like, I feel like 2 short stories is pretty good. What do you? I mean, I can stop now. It's up to you, chat. What do you think? Well, I mean, there's 2 other whole chapters. I don't know if I want to do the same one again. Hey again, it's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down and you can go right in. So we do the Room of Liars. The Room of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couples' 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few ballrooms behind. Balloons behind even, not ballrooms. I left an entire ballroom behind. Worn plush stacking chairs are set on either side of the lacquered oak tables. In one corner there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. The bell rings and a ghost appears.
Ah! A ghost! Oh god, I'm sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing.
I'm not used to it either.
Nothing prepares you for this life, except this isn't life! Post-life! I feel so lost! When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing, listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. What does that mean?
Take it one step at a time.
Steps. Yeah, that's a good one. It took me forever just to learn how to walk on solid ground. When I first woke up, after I died, I fell right through my coffin, through my own body, down, into the bedrock. It was so dark.
That sounds awful.
It was. I'll never forget the confusion, the helplessness. I seized up. That stopped me from falling. It was like my whole body became corporeal. Not flesh, just like, you know how when you concentrate, you can pick up objects like that? Except I was the object and the earth was holding me and it was so quiet, Darren. It's not wrong.
It's okay. Could you? How did you get out? Let's focus on the positive.
I pulled myself up, away from the heat below. Sort of clawed my way to the surface, through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Ah! Oh, that was just a bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you.
Alright, let's see who's next. Another ghost appears. Whoa. Holy shit. Well, look what we have here. The ghost voice creaks like ancient wood. I know it doesn't sound like that in my voice acting, but, you know, tough shit. I've already picked something. The name's, Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? You seem, ancient. Well, I say, I do okay. Let's not be rude. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've, seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. You definitely are spooky. Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door, since the Black Death took me in 1665. This accent probably wouldn't have existed in 1665, but I'm gonna pretend that he's adapted. You've seen a lot then. History happened. Wars, revolutions. Mostly I read about these things. Mostly I keep to my own. spooking and scaring. Gotten pretty good at it. Even been in books. They'll always be by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. The top hat, the fear, all hot and sick. Nobody spooks them like Spooky Peter. I try my best. Do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Teach me your spooky ways. Now, Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? I turn milk into worms. I make unplugged stereos blast music. I can pull my face off. That is one of my party tricks, and I think I'm pretty good at it, so... Spooking like that may shock 'em, but there ain't no art to it. You go all the way, the living have nothing more to fear, and when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No, the spookiest spooking's the stuff that eats at you. Makes you doubt what you hear or see. Makes you wonder, what could be under that bed? It's never spooky when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson? Useful. Good. There's more where that came from. If the legendary spooking's what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak. You'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spooking's in the tales. The bell means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Another ghost appears.
Hey, wanna make some money?
Maybe?
What, maybe? So yes or no?
How though?
Not so fast. Let me feel these out first. You could be a narc.
I'm not a narc.
That's exactly what narcs say. I'm just fooling. No narc would dress like that.
Dressed like how?
Like you're dressed. Anyway, you're all right. Offer stands. Money to be made.
This is the singles mixer?
Yes, it certainly is. And I'm looking for accomplices. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge.
Nice to meet you, Leon.
Don't be making this personal. We rob a bank together. That's it. No more contact. At least not for a couple of months.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? How do we do this?
We're ghosts, aren't we? The problem with robbing banks? People see the robbers. But you can't see a ghostie. We can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime.
I can't believe I'm humoring you.
You know it'll be a good time. We might get money out of it. And what are the consequences? Are the cops gonna arrest the ghost? No! No, they are not!
I guess there's no harm in hearing him out.
No harm at all, at the very least. It's breaking up all this gloom in this room.
Leon looks around at the other ghosts.
Yeesh.
The bell rings.
Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll come back around.
So these three, I'm not as sold on any of them yet as I was the last time round. The second round begins.
The other ghosts? Holy, they were awful! Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter! That name is earned! Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Sorry.
No need to be sorry.
No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me. And social situations are tough. This one especially.
Leon's a piece of work.
I'll say. He actually asked me to rob a bank. Can you believe that? When I told Fran.
You told Fran?
I feel like I had to. Oh gosh, does this make me a snitch? Do you think Leon will find out? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
It's probably for the best.
Right? Who comes to speed dating looking for bank robbers? Leon's got some guts, or whatever the ghost equivalent is.
You're not like these other ghosts.
I'm sure thankful for that. A best dating ghost is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean.
How did you die?
Oh, please. Not you two. I'll give you the short version. I was in film studies, working my way towards a PhD, in debt, always pretty sad. I had good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going? I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in the fancy wooden box, under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper, like I told you before. I hate thinking about it. Why do I always dwell on bad stuff?
I mean, what's your favorite food?
Seriously? You're asking me my favorite food? Coffee's a food, right? It's coffee.
We could go for coffee after this.
At a coffee shop? No thanks. We can't drink coffee anymore. And I hate being around the living. They somehow make me even sadder.
I'm not sure if I like this character. We could go to an art gallery.
Art galleries depress me.
You fucking hate everything, as far as I can tell.
Half the art is super sad, and all of it's better than anything I could do. Which just reminds me I wasted my life. So I'm gonna say no to art. Tell you what. I'll come up with something. Something a little different. Hopefully.
That sounds good.
Yay! I can't wait to do something with you. This isn't talking about myself. Sorry. See you after we're done.
Maybe. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? I want to know it all. In time, a truly spooky ghost requires one thing above all else. Patience. What spooks Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. You scared of animals? Beasts are all instinct. Their fear is primal, tangible. I can't spook a beast, not like a person. Why is spooking so important? Without fear, we got comfortable. We give our guard the night off. That's when devastation knocks. Wars maybe, plague surely. Spooking keeps them vigilant. I succeed when they expect me. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. Are you okay? Pay the rattle, no mind. I died with it. That's the plague, right? It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this. But the same as this. You've seen it, but always looking in. If you fancy another lesson, come on by the edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. I like that. Maybe you think you'll like it. Seeing it's another thing entirely. Some things, something spook even Spooky Peter. Alright. We'll do a vote at the end on who we're gonna date, don't worry. I'm torn on all of them.
Okay, so, here's what I'm thinking. You're coming with me.
While I get a third ghost to watch the door, I just punched the drink off the table. Hang on. Do you know which bank yet?
Absolutely. There's a cool branch up on 4th. Board tellers, lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit.
I'm evolving his voice into, like, the gangster now. You know, I think it's better. How, do we get inside? Leon pulls out some crafting paper.
I drew this layout in pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail, since we're gonna in the front door. I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait, does this mean you're interested?
No promises yet. Tell me more about you first.
Alright, fine. I'll give you my life story. A breach version. Probably help maintain our cover anyway.
Fran walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping.
The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9, switched to stealing beer at 14, stole my first car a year later, hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all these quarters.
Why did you steal?
More like, why do I steal? It made more sense than other work. Getting robbed by the man, legally, you know. Now I steal because I can turn invisible. You used to dream of power like that. It would keep me out of a lot of jail. I robbed 5 banks at all when I was alive. Spent the rest of my life behind bars.
How did you die?
Prison's a hard place, especially when no one trusts you. If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty. There's our time.
You've heard my pitch. Gotten to know me. A little more than I like. So, what'd you say? I'm gonna say... I don't want to commit to anything at the moment. I'll say help him out for now, but I don't think we have to pitch it, you know. I'll be at this branch, at this time. Leon slides you a slip of paper. Spin a slice. What does that even mean? So we've kept all our options open here. So now we have 3 to choose from. We have Leon, Spooky Peter, or Keo. So let's get a straw poll up, and let's see which one of these 3 is going to be our perfect date, even though none of them really seem interested in a date. We're going to just by a smidgen, Spooky Pete wins. You arrive for your date with Spooky Peter. A hall of mirrors at a roadside carnival. A clown's face, all smiles and menace, watches over the entrance. Welcome to my home. Inside, a twisted corridor is lined with mirrors. With only a slight reflection, it's especially disorientating to navigate these halls. Spooky Peter leads you to a specific mirror, taller than the others. The mirror's face is a concave, as if to pull in everything around it. We are going into this mirror. Together you step inside the mirror. Welcome to the mirror world. Or as it's known here, fuck you. That's the mirror world spelled backwards. Do you see the eerie green? That is what happens when an image reflects itself. It takes on the eerie green. The more times a reflection is reflected, the greener it becomes. Just like this. That's pretty green. Thank you. Do not be afraid. Nothing here can hurt you. In the mirror world, the physical laws are upended. Am I really here? Or am I over here? Or am I over here? Perhaps it is all of the above. Or even nowhere at all. Heh. That's amazing. I thought you might be impressed. I have practiced these skills for ages. Centuries. It's not easy being green. Now come with me. The spooking hour approaches. That's 3 a.m. in case you're wondering. Where are we going? We're headed to Brownstone. A walk up I know quite well. The second floor apartment. In a house gone on 100 years. A student of the arts named Paul has moved in. He heard the rumors. The house is haunted, they say. He ignored them. The cost was worth the fear. Together you and Spooky Pete fly through the void, passing countless mirrors in reverse, each peering into a life still being lived. Each mirror in the living world is actually a door. Staring into one enough in the dark, or saying a spirit's name 3 times, that's like knocking. After a short trip through oblivion, you arrive at a particularly decorative mirror. A splendid haunt. Spooky Peter leads you through the mirror glass into a long hall lined with bricks on one side. There are still boxes in the hall. The mirror you step through is propped up against the wall. At the far end is a massive kitchen with original marble tile that does well to hide its age. Paul is sleeping. Let's get to spooking. Spooky Peter leads you to the closed bedroom door. A man in his 20s is sound asleep on a mattress. He is snoring loudly. Spooky Peter floats to one shadowy corner by the door. Spooky Peter floats to one shadowy corner by the open window, then motions for you to do the same. The curtain flaps over Peter's shadowy visage. He stands silently, hat bent slightly forward. He's just standing there. Should we flicker the lights? Patience, protege. The aim is to be a presence, not a nuisance. Spooky Peter stands motionless for several minutes. Wait, no, 40 minutes. 40 minutes of doing nothing but standing there. Finally, he moves away from the corner. Watch, protege, as I tighten the knot. Spooky Peter sinks into the hardwood floor. The old wood lets out a loud creak, 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 as steady as a pulse. Paul is still snoring. Peter moves into the ceiling and starts to scratch. Scritch, 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 like raspberry breaths. Paul is still snoring. Peter is starting to look annoyed. He floats over to Paul and peeks in his ear. Some sort of orange foam obstructs his ear canal, preventing him from hearing us. Again, I am thwarted by the progress of man. This is pointless. This is plenty. If you spook them right, they won't even know it. They'll just feel it vaguely. Make them look behind them. Run up the basement stairs. Anything more would be vulgar. Anything more would be irresponsible. You still have much to learn. Another day, perhaps. Spooky Pete's kind of boring. Spooky Pete leads you back into the hallway mirror. Back through this weird mirror world of his. A fractal round the dull side of the taint. What the fuck does that mean? What he said. Eventually you reach the mirror that leads back to where you came in. Well, this is me. Thank you for company. This was weird. This was fun, I'll say. I'm pleased. Before we return to the physical world, I should warn you. Time behaves differently in the mirror world. What may have felt like hours was in fact years. A decade has passed since we began this date. I speak in jest. It's barely been the length of a talkie. The look of fear on your face. Spooky Peter spooked you good. He tips his hat to say goodbye. More dust falls off the brim. Guess I'll be seeing you. A breeze picks up and the rest of him blows away. Well, that was interesting. Sorry about this one. What the fuck? Classic ghosting does not pay. Anyway, that was speed dating for ghosts. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider leaving a like on the video and let me know what you thought in the comment section. We had a silly story and one with quite a lot of feels. So I hope you guys liked. There's more to this, but I don't want to play them all right now. But yeah, pretty interesting little game. A lot different to what I expected it to be, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I expected a lot more memes and actually got some quite surprising depth to it, you know what I mean? So, yeah. That was speed dating for ghosts.